Back in my early 20s, I was in school for business administration. I know, what the hell am I doing public speaking with a business degree? But one day I'm sitting outside on the college campus waiting on the public transportation. I'm just sitting minding my business, watching the girls in tight pants walk by. Hell, they had no idea, so why not? Poor little guy in the wheelchair doesn't know where he is, and he probably doesn't even go to this school. He couldn't possibly be checking out my rear end. Fine, they can keep thinking that if they want to. Now every school has this one person, usually a guy who just creeps everybody out. He even creeps out the guy in the wheelchair who doesn't know where he is. So I'm sitting there watching booties walk by, and I don't see this guy coming. I'm looking over here, just enjoying myself. And all of a sudden, my spidey sense goes off, and I see this guy coming in my general direction, about 20-25 yards. Now I can't go hide somewhere else, because the very second I leave the bus stop, the bus will pull up. That's a law of nature. So I'm stuck there. Let me pause here and tell you this. I actually owned a Dynabox at that point. However, at that particular time, it was being repaired for the 197th time. Literally. You can ask me more about that later. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make myself less inviting. And I can't believe I actually did this. This will show you how disturbed I am. I began faking muscle spasms. Now think about that for a second. A guy with spastic cerebral palsy is sitting there, faking muscle spasms. What's wrong with this picture? Things that make you go. Would you want to come sit by someone who's doing that? Of course you would, Ed, but he did. I can't see him still coming towards me, and he's just staring straight at me. He is freaking me out. So I open up my algebra book and start reading. Now who actually reads an algebra book? I think seriously. I keep looking up and seeing him getting closer and closer. So I start reading more intently. It is so not working. Now there are 3 benches around me. I'm sitting beside one bench. There's one over here. And then another one over here. Anybody want to guess where he's at? And not even comfortably beside me. No, he sat close enough that our thighs touched each other. Now let me pause here again. Normally, if you sit down next to someone, you might say something like, "Hi, how are you today?" Or maybe you'd ask who I'm taking for algebra this semester. Or maybe even when's the bus due to arrive. Oh, but no, I have to attract a weirdo. He looks at me with a straight face and asks me, "So what color underwear are you wearing?" What do you say to something like that? More importantly, if you ask that question, can you be dumb enough to ever expect a positive answer? Now at this point I was feeling several emotions all at the same time. I'm obviously shocked that this weirdo just asked me the color of my underwear. I'm angry for obvious reasons. But I'm also a bit confused. I had just switched to boxers, so I honestly didn't know what color underwear I was wearing. For some reason, that really concerned me.